eléyìí tún gbẹnu táwọn ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ wò ó Omoyele Sowore ó mà ti sú Inspector General of Police èyí ò Kayode Egbetokun àti Moshood Jimoh tó jẹ́ Lagos Commissioner of Police fún Fundamental Human Rights Enforcement ẹ wò ó ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbẹnu táwọn lẹ́kẹ̀ǹkà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló pakasọ o ẹ dákun ẹ dábọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ súnmọ́ bí o ẹ bá ń wá nǹkan fìdílé tàbí kẹ́ fìdílé nǹkan kẹjẹ ń sáré gbé yín débẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kan ẹ wọ́n bá ń pín fọ́nrán yìí ẹ wọ́n bá ń pín káàkiri lógúnlógún lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni kẹ́ máa bá mi láìkẹ́ ẹ wò ó Omoyele Sowore ni o tó jẹ́ ajàfẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ẹ rí i pé aláti bí ọjọ́ bíi mélòó kan sẹ́yìn báyìí ni òun àti àwọn ọlọ́pàá alẹ̀ wa náà ṣàtijọ́ ń wọ̀ yá àjà bọ́n ṣe ń kú lórí ẹjọ́ kan ni wọ́n ń bọ́ sí míì bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà la máa ń gbọ́ o tá a sì máa ń rí wípé Omoyele Sowore yóò máa pe Inspector General of Police ní illegal IG bóyá lè gan ló wá ń bí Inspector General of Police nù o èyí ò Kayode Egbetokun tó jẹ́ pé lemọ́lemọ́ nísà ń gbé Omoyele Sowore bí ṣe ń gbé ní gbé jùlẹ̀ ní gbé jùlẹ̀ ẹ wò ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ o tẹ́ ò bá gbàgbé ẹ rí i pé ní kò pẹ́ yìí ní Lagos State CP ìyẹn Commissioner of Police Moshood Jimoh ló declare Omoyele Sowore wanted o wípé ibi tí ó ti lóun tó fẹ́ lọ protest yẹn wípé kò bójúmu ara bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni kò bá òfin àti ìlànà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó mu o wípé kò gbúdọ̀ lọ protest o ẹ̀yin èèyàn ní Òwòrò Ṣákí náà pé agbègbè ọ̀hún níbi tó sọ pé àwọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó pé wọ́n ti ń wó ilé àwọn èèyàn wọn sì fún wọn ní ẹ̀tọ́ tí ó tọ́ sí wọn bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ibi tí wọ́n ń sọ yìí kò kí ń ṣe ibi tó ojú ọ̀nà ìjọba gbà kò sì kí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ìjọba rárá bí tí ń wò mọ́ ó ní àmọ́ o nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbègbè yẹn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó nílò láti kílẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tí ń bẹ ní agbègbè ọ̀hún kúrò pé omi ń yọ àwọn èèyàn lẹ́nu pé ayé wọn sì wà nù ewu ni Omoyele Sowore wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń takò wípé kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wípé tó má tẹ̀ fẹ́ lé àwọn èèyàn kúrò gan ó yẹ kí wọ́n lè fún àwọn tó nílé tó nílẹ̀ ní ẹ̀tọ́ tó tọ́ sí wọn eléyìí gan ni Omoyele Sowore níjà fún o tí ń sọ wípé àwọn tí ń talẹ́talẹ̀ làwọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni wọ́n lọ àwọ́ọ̀dù ilẹ̀ yìí fún àwọn náà lọ ta gbogbo ilẹ̀ yẹn fún ni Omoyele Sowore bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn tí ń bẹ ní Òwòrò Ṣákí o wípé nǹkan ìgbésẹ̀ tíjọba fẹ́ gbé pé ó lòdì tanyanyan ni Inspector General of Police àbí CP Commissioner of Police tìlú Èkó Moshood Jimoh ló bá jáde ló lọ ń declare Sowore wanted ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan ló kọ Sowore lóminú o wípé bó ní ó ṣe wá jẹ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run pé dignity òun liberty òun àti freedom òun ni CP ló ń fẹnu tẹ́ńbẹ́lú ó ní wọ́n ń tẹ ẹ̀tọ́ òun lójúmọ́lẹ̀ ni o ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ ò bá gbàgbé ẹ rí i pé látìgbà tí Omoyele Sowore ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwọ́de ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ti Free Nnamdi Kanu eléyìí tó wáyé ní ìlú Àbújá ní nǹkan bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi mélòó kan sẹ́yìn báyìí ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá alẹ̀ wa ni wọ́n ti dojú lé Omoyele Sowore.
Sowore doesn't seem to be tired. From one protest to another, and from detention to wanted list. But like you just watched in the prelude video, Sowore has decided to take the fight back to them. In a dramatic turn of events that has sent ripples through Nigeria's political and legal landscape, human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore is at the center of a showdown with the nation's top policing authorities. The sequence is as follows: that the Nigerian police force, via the Lagos State Command, publicly declared Sowore a wanted person. Sowore responded, not by laying low, but by filing a lawsuit for 500 million naira against the Nigerian police force. The Inspector General of Police, that is Kayode Egbetokun, and the Moshood Jimoh, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. Sowore has also claimed that the Commissioner of Police is avoiding his cause now. Take a listen.
So I'm calling the CP of Lagos. I've been calling him all day long because he declared me wanted, and I want to, I want to surrender myself. But the man is not picking his call. What kind of CP is that? You know, I want to know the nearest police station to where I am geographically. So I'll keep calling the CP of Lagos, Mr. Jimoh. Please pick your call. Maybe I should. Hello? Hello, CP. Oh, he has called up. He has ended the call. Maybe he carried my call by mistake. Oh no, don't busy your call, CP. CP is playing games. Let's go to WhatsApp. It is WhatsApp message.
And in case you were wondering how he keeps fit and agile, watch this video.
Wanted in Lagos running. Hey, left.
Baba, left. Bro, Baba, cinema. Clear. How do you get there? They are breaking you. For Ekiti, police no dey. For Ikogosi, police no dey. For Ekiti, Egbetokun no dey. Ilege IGP no dey. We dey go. We dey go. We dey go. We dey go. Thank you. We don't dey move, we dey climb up, we don't walk out,
protest now. Police uniform must get pocket.
Below is a detailed account of how event unfolded, what is at stake, and why this is becoming a focal point in the conversation about dissent, law enforcement, and democracy in Nigeria. On 3rd November 2025, Lagos State Police Command publicly announced that Sowore had been declared wanted over allegations of planning to incite a public disorder and obstruct major roads in Lagos. The Commissioner of Police, Jimoh Moshood, speaking at the Iyanoworo section of the Third Mainland Bridge, warned that Sowore should surrender at any nearest police station or face arrest wherever he is found. In his words, anyone attempting to cause disturbance or block our roads will face the full wrath of the law. Those are the words of the Commissioner of Police. He went on to say that intelligence report indicated that Sowore and his associates planned demonstrations at strategic locations including the Third Mainland Bridge, Lekki Toll Gate, and Freedom Park. What's the declaration here?
This is what we want to use to cause mayhem and destruction of peace of Lagos, and not allowed. Do not allow. So anywhere you eat, you should report at the nearest police station. I hereby, as the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Police Command, declare Sowore wanted. I declare him wanted for the act of causing disturbance of public peace and an act to commit serious felony by planning and putting all the plan in motion to obstruct traffic on the Third Mainland Bridge, to cause hardship for Lagosians and other Nigerians, and especially visitors who are transiting through this end. We don't allow this to happen. These are the agreement, and we ensure that we are closing in on him anywhere he is. He should be aware that we are closing on him. We learned his video and he couldn't come down. Let him come down. He came down in Abuja. Why is he afraid to come down in Lagos? He should come down. He should come down. Wherever he is, he should report himself to the nearest police station. And because I'm going to arrest him and investigate him and prosecute him. Thank you.
Once again, sir, how many arrests so far?
Miscreant.
Further inflaming the situation, the commissioner alleged that Sowore did not possess a valid NYSC certificate and therefore lacked the legitimacy to lead protests, describing him as still wanted. Sowore in turn lambasted the move. He argued that the declaration was, in his words now, an attempt to silence me and distort the facts surrounding events in the Reshape area of Lagos, where police officers had earlier disrupted a planned gathering. But the key questions to ask are, was any formal police invitation or arrest warrant issued before the wanted label? Sowore says no. Were the allegations grounded in a specific protest plan or roadblock staging, or were they loosely framed? The police claims it is an intelligence report, but Sowore disputes that specifically. The counter move is that the lawsuit for fundamental right violation. Rather than lying low, Sowore struck back. He filed a suit at the Federal High Court in Lagos against the Nigerian police force, the Inspector General of Police, that is Kayode Egbetokun, and the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Jimoh Moshood. In his claim, Sowore contends that the public declaration of him as wanted without prior formal invitation, warrant, or charge constitutes a violation of his rights to dignity, liberty, and freedom of movement, as guaranteed under sections 34, 35, 39, 40, 41, and 46 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The relief he sought is substantial: 500 million naira in damages. In addition, Sowore seeks an interim injunction restraining the respondent from declaring him wanted, arresting or intimidating him, or representing him as a fugitive pending determination of his motion. On 5th November 2025, the court granted the interim relief. The Commissioner of Police and his agents are restrained from arresting, intimidating, threatening with arrest, or portraying Sowore as a wanted person until the substantive suit is heard.
It's been taken. Having taken this, we can validly, as lawyers, comment on this one. We have a motion notice before the court. We are leaving that one out now. The orders granted by the court, let us specifically read it out as a notice to the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State. The court granted an interim injunction restraining the respondent, particularly the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State, from harassing, from intimidating, from threatening with arrest, from arresting, from further declaring, representing, or in any manner portraying the applicant as a wanted person, pending the hearing of the motion on notice. That is the first order. The implication of this is that the declaration made by the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State on the 3rd of November 2025 is now empty, is void, based on this order of court. And we must say this clearly. We must return powers to our court. Just like Mr. Omoyele Sowore has said, people should not ask us whether we trust our courts. If police they are chasing us everywhere, and we still come before the court, and we still entertain apprehension whether we can get justice, where do we now go? Where do we go? We have our hope here. Yes. It's like somebody marrying. Because that you are married, does not mean you trust woman. Yes. Or you need to marry. Yes. If the woman disappoints you, fine. If it doesn't, then you can now be an example of a good marriage. We have hope in the court. The example of that hope we have has just been justified and validated today. The second order granted by the court, and this is also a notice to the police. Another of interim is to all operation and action on the effect of the public declaration that is made by the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State, describing and declaring Mr. Omoyele Sowore as a wanted person, pending the hearing. With these two orders granted by the court in Nigeria today, I can tell you that we still have hope. Yes, yeah. What are you talking about? We have hope. The judge waited to this hour to take this application. He read through everything. He wrote in longhand.
Are you wondering why this matter is hitting headlines and stirring controversy? Are you? It is because it touches on several major themes. The rule of law versus executive or police power. The question is, can a police official unilaterally declare a public figure wanted without formal invitation, arrest warrant, or charge? Can a police official do that? Sowore argues that it is not done, but the police suggests that intelligence justified precaution. The court's interim order suggests the judiciary is pushing back against unchecked police power? Where is the place of freedom of expression and dissent? Where in this country? Sowore is a well-known rights activist and former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, that's the AAC. His claim is that the wanted declaration is politically motivated and meant to silence his activism. In a broader sense, this raises alarm among civil society watchers that when protest planning is met with wanted status before any formal charge, what message does that send to dissenting voices? The police framing Sowore as wanted over alleged public disruption is a strong statement. For their part, they point to the need to protect public infrastructure, example the Third Mainland Bridge, and avoid mass disruption. But politically and socially, this might backfire. The optics of declaring a prominent activist wanted may create sympathy for him and raise questions about selective enforcement. Sowore emphasizes that being labeled wanted damages his reputation as a journalist, a human rights campaigner, and former candidate. He claims that the police action tainted his standing, has damaged his image. But on the other hand, the police claimed he evaded NYSC service and is therefore less credible, that is, digging at his qualification to lead or mobilize. But who are the personalities in this case? First, Omoyele Sowore, veteran activist, publisher of Sahara Reporters, and former 2023 AAC presidential candidate. He's the first on the list. Then we have Moshood Jimoh, the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, who publicly declared Sowore wanted. And we have Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, named as respondent in the Sowore case. And we have the Nigerian Police Force, which is the statutory law enforcement agency, which is at the center of this dispute. Going forward, we will be expecting several scenarios which are worth watching. There will certainly be substantive hearing. The court has adjourned the matter, and the key will be whether the police can justify their wanted declaration and whether Sowore's rights were breached. Those will be the key points. Will the police force seek to settle or fight in courts all the way? 500 million naira is a large sum for a right case. A ruling in favor of Sowore could set precedent limiting the power of police commands to publicly declare individuals wanted without due process. Public reaction and activism matters a lot. The public and media will watch how this affects freedom of expression, protest rights, and police accountability in Nigeria. Given Sowore's profile, this case may become intertwined with broader debate about governance, security forces, and the space for dissent in Nigeria. The optics are high. Activists labeled wanted without formal charge raises immediate public interest. Social media is fueling the situation as supporters and critics alike are mobilizing commentary. Broader relevance of this case goes beyond one individual. It touches on the right of all citizens to protest and dissent. What are your rights to protest as a Nigerian, as a citizen? At its heart, this goes just about one man or one police command. It's about the collision of power, protest, and rights in Nigeria. When the state uses the language of wanted against a citizen, especially high-profile activists, many ask, where is the warrant? Where is due process? And where is the fairness? Omoyele Sowore has said He is a law-abiding citizen who would honor any lawful invitation. But the police maintain that he is still wanted over alleged plans they claim were aimed at public disruption. Whether this case ends in a courtroom victory for Sowore, a settlement behind closed doors, or remains a protracted legal fight, the conversation it has ignited will linger. For activists, legal practitioners, government watchers, the outcome could help define the boundaries of policing, protests, and public dissent in Nigeria for years to come. What is your opinion on this? Share with us.